channel. If today is your first time here, you are welcome. My name is Beauty. So I make videos on craft, beauty vlogs, and fun videos. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful and amazing gorgeous bag, which you can also make for yourself, for parties, wedding, church, and any outing of your choice. So please just subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share with others. Okay, subscription on YouTube is free, so subscribe, join this amazing and beautiful family. So let's get right into the video. So guys, these are the materials that I'll be using for this video. Okay, I have blue and yellow beads, so and the thread is 0.7 mm thread, and I also have my scissors. So these are the materials. So you take your thread like this, you cut the length that you can manage. Okay, so after you cut the length that you can manage, just fold it and make sure you have two edges like this. Then you pick for the start, you pick 4 beads, 1 2 3 4. Then you put it on one thread. So the fourth one, you are going to cross with it like this. Then you make sure that the thread are equal. Then you pull it down. Okay, you pull it down this way, so you'll be getting something like this. So to continue, you have to hold the edges again like this. By this time you are going to use 3 beads, so you put one on each thread and cross with the third one like this. So as you put like this, then you cross with the third one this way, then you pull down to join what you have done the first time. So you are going to continue with the second step until you get the desired length that you want. Okay, so you just pick 3 beads, you put one on each thread, then you cross with the third one, you pull down, then you pull down, then you'll be getting something like this. So we are going to continue the same process as I've said earlier. So our baseline is going to be 15. Okay, so 15, we are going to turn on the 15th one. So 1 14, this is 14. So for us to be able to turn to the other side, you don't put the bead on each thread and cross with the third one, but rather you put the bead on one thread, all the 3 beads on one thread like this. Then you cross with the third one. So you realize that your thread has turned to the other side of your project. Then you weave all along down. So what you are going to do is that you take the top thread like this, which is this one. Then you put all the 3 beads on one like this. Then you cross with the third one. So you see what we've gotten. So we are just going to continue the same thing. So now we take our thread that is closer to our baseline, then we put it into the next bead like this. We pull it. As you are weaving, make sure that you are pulling your project so that it will not become soft, but it will be rigid and stand well. So to continue, you take 2 beads like this, then you cross with the second one. So we are going to repeat this process till we get to the end of our baseline. Okay. So guys, we are almost there, but it's like our thread is almost finished. So I'll just show you how to end your thread when it's almost finished, or when you can't weave with it any longer, and insert a new thread to continue your work. So when you get to a point like this, what you have to do is that you pass your thread through several beads and make sure that the two thread has come to meet at one point. Okay, so just as I'm doing, I'm passing my thread through this one and come out from this bead, and that is how I want to, like, these are the number of thread beads I want to pass my thread to. Some people, they can just turn it around and bring it to one and then tie the two of them. So to bring the second one also, I'll just pass it through the beads just as I'm doing. I'll pass it through several beads for it to be able to meet where I left the first one. Okay, so as they have met at one end like this, you can just tie it. You just tie it this way. Maybe you give it a double tie, and that is it. Just give it a double tie. Make sure that your work is stiff or very strong, so you can just cut the excess thread away. So for you to continue, when you cut a new thread like this, just take one edge, because we started working, we ended our work here. So for us to be able to weave, we just have to use the next two beads, like what is left. So where we ended and the other side bead, so we put it inside this way and you enter from the other one. So you realize that the thread will just be like how our weaving was, or how it was when we were weaving the first, when we're weaving with the first thread. Okay, so just make sure the edges are equal, you pull it. So now we are on the last bead, we are on the last bead on the baseline, so we have to turn again. So for us to turn again, as I said earlier, you have to take the top thread, then you put two beads on it and cross with the second one. So just watch me. So you pick this thread, you put two beads on it, then you cross. Make sure the thread are equal. So can you see what we have gotten? Realize that we have square our work. So we are going to continue the first process that we did. So you take your top thread, you put 3 beads on it, then you cross with the third one. Okay, so you take your thread that is closer to the work you are doing, then you put it inside the next bead like this, you pull out. Okay, you pull out, then you take the other thread, you now continue with 2 beads. So I'm just going to continue with this process till I get the size that I want for the bag, until I get the size that I want my bag to be. So I'll get back to you when I'm almost there, because I'm just going to repeat the same process. There's no need for me to be repeating it here for you guys. If not, this video will just be all over the place, very long, and so I'll just continue the same way. So I'll see you. So as I said, you are just going to continue with 2 beads, then you cross with the second one the same way till you got the desired length or the desired size that you want your bag to be. Okay, so this one I'm almost done with the size of the bag that I want. So since this is the last bead on this side, we are going to use the top thread, which is this one. I always turn my work like this, which is this one. Okay, which is this one. So you take that one and put your 2 beads on it and cross with the second one, so that your thread can turn for you to continue the work. Okay, so it's going to be like this. I hope you can see. So let's see. Okay, so this is 9. My whole work is going to be 10. Okay, so I'll just continue. So now to continue weaving, you are just going to take the top thread and put 3 beads on it this way, then you cross with the third one. So after you use the 3 beads and you get something like this, I'm just going to continue with 2 beads. Okay, so just watch me. So I'm just going to continue with this until I get to the last bead here. Okay. So we are on the last bead here. So what I'll do is that I'll be using the top thread, which is this one. Then I'll put the 2 beads on it. And I'll cross with the second one. Okay, so guys, this is the size of the bag that I want. I just want something cute. So this is 15 by 10. Okay, so I'll be weaving alongside the whole body of the work. Okay, so I have to make sure my thread turn to this side so that I can weave all around it. Okay, so with that, I don't need to use the top thread. I'll rather use the one I've been using. So you cross like this. Okay, so you realize that my thread has turned to the side that I can weave from. Okay, so let's say we are going to get something like this. Then now you take the top thread and put 3 beads on it. You cross with the third one. So it's going to be making something like this. So you are going to weave all along here, from here to the end here, to the end here. So to continue, I'll just take the thread and put it in the next bead this way. I'll bring the thread out. I'll take the top thread. I'll put 2 beads on it. You put the thread in the next bead. You take the top thread. You put 2 beads on it. So I'm going to do the same thing until I get to the last end here, and I'll get back to you. So guys, as you can see, I'm almost done the first step of the side. Okay, or the side of the back. I'm almost done. So you just have to do this. So this is the last one on this step. Okay, so now you take this top thread, which is this one, this one, this one. Okay, then you put your bead on it and you cross with the other thread, which is this one. So you cross like this. So you realize that the thread has turned like this for us to weave back to this side. Okay, so we'll weave back from here all the way to this place. So to do that, you just take the top thread, which is this thread, okay, this particular one, then you put 3 beads on it. Then you cross with the second thread on the 3rd bead. Okay, then you put your thread in the next bead, just like how we have been doing it. You take this thread, you put 2 beads on it, then you cross with the second one. You put your thread in the next bead. You take this thread, which is the top one, you put 2 beads on it and cross with the second one. So we are just going to repeat the same thing until we get here. So I'm going to do it so that this place will be 3. So as I go and end it here, I'll come back and come and end it. So when I'm almost done, I'll show you. But it's the same procedure that we are using. Okay, so guys, as you can see, I'm almost done with the side of the bag. Okay, mind you, this is one part of it, so I'm going to do 2 of this and put it together, because if I want to do the whole thing in the video, it's going to make the video very long, which I will not like to, because the process are the same. So this is one part and I'm almost done with it. So now we are done. I'll just set this one aside and do the handle of the bag, and I'll be showing you that right away. Okay, so as you can see, this is 3, 1 2 3, and the other side too is, this side too is 3, this is 3. So I'll do the same thing, another one, and add it to it. So right now I'll set this one aside and teach you how to go about the handle, then we'll continue from there. So just keep on watching. So with this bag, it's a combination of blue and yellow beads, just as you can see. Okay, so I'm using the yellow for the handle. So I've taken my threads this way. I've taken my thread this way. So you are going to put 4 beads on it. Then you cross with the 4th one. So you get this. Okay, so I'm going to make 3. To continue, I'll now put 1 bead on each thread and cross with the 3rd one. Okay, so now it's no more 4, it's 3. So 1 on each thread, and I'll cross with the 3rd one. Then I pull it down. Okay. So when I pull it down, I'll be getting something like this. Guys, if today is your first time here, subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of designs on this channel. You can check them out. Subscribe to my channel, share my videos, tell another friend to subscribe. Subscription is free. Okay, so this is it. No, I have to turn to one side because the first one is going to be three steps. So I just turn to one side like this. So you realize that the thread has turned to this side for me. to continue working alongside here. I want you to see well. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, 1 2 3. So I'm going to continue weaving here until I get the length of how I want my handle to be. So now I'll take the top thread, which is this one, and put 3 beads on it. Then I'll cross with the third one and I'll pull it. So you'll be getting something like this. So you now take this thread and put it in the next bead, which is this one, this way. Okay, this way. Then you take the other thread, which is this one. You put 2 beads on it and cross. So this is what we have gotten. You take this thread again, which is this one, then you put it in the next bead this way. And now because you want to turn to this side and continue again, we have to use the top thread, which is this one. So you put the 2 beads on it, and then you take the other thread to cross with the second bead. Okay, just this way. Okay, so you see what we have gotten. So I'm going to continue weaving the same way. So now we are going to take the top thread, which is this one, we'll put 3 beads on it. Okay, then we'll cross with the third one. Then we'll cross this way. Then we'll put the next thread inside the next bead. So guys, we are just going to continue with the same process until we get the desired length we want. But my own is going to be 22. Okay, 22. So I'll just continue and get back to teach you how to finish it. So guys, this is the 21st one that I'm doing. Okay, then we just end it on the 22nd one, and we will continue to fold it. Okay, so I said if you want to turn, you use the top thread, just as I'm doing. Okay, so when you count from here to here, it should give you 22. Okay, 1 21 22. I'm not closing here yet. So what I'll do now is that I'm going to fold it this way. Just fold it in a way that one will be in the middle, straight like this. I hope you can see. Okay, so now we are coming to weave to cover here. So just continue watching me, I'll show you. So just take a thread. I'm going to leave the first 2. Okay, the first 2. So I'll start from the third one. I'll put the thread inside the third one this way. Okay, then I'll put 1 bead on it this way. Then I'll put it in the next bead on the same length with where I started from. Okay, so now you bring the 2 edges of the thread together. You pick one, then use it to cross it. Okay, so you are going to get something like this. So now to continue, I'm going to put a thread inside this bead, this thread, this particular one. I'll pull it out. Then I'll take the second thread on the other side and put it also in the second thread, this way, in the second bead, sorry, this way. Now you take one bead, use it to cross this way. So you see what we are getting now. So you continue the same process till you get to the end of what you have weaved, but we are going to leave the first two here as well. So you take here, you put it inside the next bead, this way, then you pull it out. Sorry, this way. So I'm just going to continue with the same process. When I get here, I'll show you how to fix it on the back. So you remember I said we are going to leave the first two at this side as well. So I think this, okay, this is the last one I have to weave, then I'll leave the first two. Okay. So I'll bring the thread together and tie it, then I'll continue here. So I'll just tie this particular thread. So guys, after I've tied it, I'll just cut the excess thread off. Okay, so I'll now attach the handle to the main bag. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to leave this one bead, then I'll start from here. Remember the base is 3, so I only use 3 here. 1 2 3. So I'll just take this thread and put one bead on it, sorry, and put one bead on it like this. Then I'll leave the first bead as I said, then I'll put my thread inside the next one. Okay, then I'll take the other thread on the handle and I'll cross with another bead this way. Okay, so now I'll put the thread in the next bead on the back, then the thread in the next bead on the handle this way. I hope you can see. Then I take another bead and cross with it. So this way, you have to be pulling it very hard. Okay, then you put it in the next bead this way, and the last bead on the handle like this. Then you take another thread, another bead to cross it. So we are done with one side. Okay, so you just bring the thread together, pass it through maybe some few beads on the back, then you bring it together and tie it just as I'm doing. Okay, so you make sure the second one meets the first one. Okay, so as they meet together like this, you just tie. You just have to tie it. You give it a double tie, then you cut the excess thread off. Okay. So after this, you do the same thing here. You leave the first bead, so you do the same thing here. So I'll get back to you after I'm done with the second side. So I'm done with the second side as well, so I'll just cut the excess thread. Okay, so this is what we have done, and as I said, we are going to do 2 of this and put it together. I have already done the other side already, so I'll just bring it and join it with this one. So our bag is going to be like this. Okay, so just watch me as I joined these 2 sides together. So to do that, I'll be using the blue bead to finish up the body. To do that, this thread has been left from the finishing of the first side, so I'll just take one thread this way and put the thread the bead on it. Then I'll put the thread inside the other side of the bag, one bead here. Okay, just like this. So now I'll take the other thread and put one bead on it and cross with it. Okay, so it's just like this. So it's just like this. So now I'll take this thread and put it inside this bead. And bring it out. And take the other thread as well and put it inside this bead. And bring it out as well. So now I'll take one bead and put on it and cross with the other thread. So this is how it's going. Okay, so as you can see, we are closing the gap between the 2 parts. So I'll put the thread inside the next bead, pull out, take the other thread, put it inside the next bead. Okay, so I'll show you the finished look. Okay, so guys, I'm almost at the end of the joining. Okay, I'm almost done with the bag. Our bag is almost ready. Such a gorgeous bag. Oh, I can't wait to carry this bag for outing, church, parties. You can send this bag. You can also do this bag to sell and make money out of it. Okay, so I hope you try your hands on it. And yeah, if you try your hands on it, my Instagram handle is just at the top there. Check and send me pictures on Instagram, okay? Or you post them and tag me, okay? I'll be glad to see your work. So we are done with the bag. Okay, so this is how we joined 2 parts all together. Alright, so our bag is ready. Our cute bag is ready. So I'll just tie the thread and I'll bring the excess thread together and tie it, and that will be it for this bag. Okay. Ooh. So guys, this is our final work. Okay, this is our bag. You can send this to party, church, weddings, and any outing of your choice. Okay, I hope you learned something, and you can also make this to sell and make some coins or some revenue out of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share with others. Okay, please, subscription on YouTube is free, so just subscribe to my channel. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.